All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be. All right. So I left off with making the middle of the floor for the cloister trials room, the waiting room area for the guardians. That's Balfour in the center here, and I'm just making this outside part here, right there, and then I will go ahead and move to the center, make this left half, I guess. And yeah, so let's get started here with get back with this. Oh, and for yesterday, sorry about not streaming. I was busy with family stuff. It's a pretty busy day. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right there. And now I'll start putting a little bit of depth in there. Grab on the Z-axis, and I'll just move it up a little bit. How much is a little bit? One notch will, like half of a notch, will do fine. I think this is like 5 millimeters, or that's each of these are centimeters. They are 5 centimeters, I think. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so let's make sure that I have the correct little dot selected. Where it is. It's on that select. There we go. Grab on the Z-axis and make sure it's incremental. The connected dots are not on. 5, and that'd be okay, or will that be a bit too much? I think it'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be good. It'll give a little bit of depth, but not too much. Extrude and put it there. Oh, I needed to look at this real quick and make sure. Like this one to that one. Merge this, and like move that. Just make it so that these are all going to be like squares instead, so that it lines up nicer. Since this is an inner curve, and these will be a little more dense, they'll be fine. And I can fix it up and make it look nicer as I go along. So just keep on going and see how it goes. Let's see, right there. It sounds like there's a fire detector going off, but I feel like that. Nope, it turned off. I think that was just my wife listening to TikTok or something. And that there, and not sure. I think this is just like a flat plane right here, so I'll just extrude and like kind of do something like this, something like that. Grab that, move that up there, and that up there. Yeah, that'll be okay. And then I can have like extrude that and put it like in the center. And then I'll just have a bunch of triangles. See how that works out. The spot right here. There we go. And then this needs to come on out a little bit, like out to there. This I can bring out a bit because the subsurface subdivision surface modifier kind of scrunches things in, makes them smaller. So, there, not there. Good thing I have the noise canceling, because if you guys were to hear my clicks, you'd go crazy. I don't like that. I'm going to select this and that and subdivide it just to get an extra point in there. Center. And subdivide that. That's what I wanted. All right, so here I've got this goes that way. I need to have a center bit that goes in, so I need to have this come off and go like this way, like that, and then split off there. And then that goes this way, and split off from there. There we go. Let's see. Split it up that way, because if I have this line here and I were to, make it all one face, it would not crimp down like that. It wouldn't have that nice edge. So. And subdivide that there, and that, and something like that. I don't know. This is all kind of just all over the place a little bit right now. Yep. Just a little quiet right now. There's nobody in the stream. But it's recording, so it'll be on my channel forever. had a little conversation with my wife, but I am back. I am thinking I need to merge some stuff over there because it's a cluster. This looks weird. Alright, here's where it needs to split off, or I need to like make, I know that there needs to be a point here, so like from here to there to there, and then I'll just bring that back and do something like this. That, that, then that up there, that there, and then we'll extrude that one more time, and then bring that back. There we go. There. Now it's lining back up again. There. This off. Right there. Roughly something like that. Or no. Yeah, I'll just leave it alone right there. That'll be good. Alrighty. Now let's join this all up. Is this supposed to be? There's all that. That's. I need to do the see-through. Need to do wireframe so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah. So this is linking up to that. This, that. That's good. Nice. What is... Hello, viewer. How are you? You are welcome to ask any questions in chat if you would like. Bye-bye. All right, there we go. That line's done, and now I need to try to figure out how exactly. I guess this is really a really soft line, so like this all is actually connected right here. It's just really subtle because the shadows just like barely exist and doesn't look like it's a flattened area or anything, you know. And select. There you go. You can do it. That looks weird. I don't like that. What can I do to fix that? Add another face or something? Just subdivide that. I'll put a four-side face there so that it blends in better. Oh, that's really looking kind of weird there. That doesn't look right. Oh, that's why. Because it accidentally had the other faces selected at the same time. There we go. Hello. Welcome, my second viewer. How are you? That, and then one more triangle. And all done. Now I can move on to Val 4. And of course, so fun part, when I hit smooth shade, I select all this and say smooth shade, shading smooth faces, it'll be all messed up because I need to mesh normals, recalculate outside. So there you go. Now that's how it's supposed to look. I do think that, so because it is smoothened, it lowers everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually grab all of, oops, grab all of this top stuff. Grab, and bring it up a little bit. That way it stands out a little more. So here, if I go back to that, then it'll stand out more whenever it gets around there. I might bring it out a little bit more. This actually doesn't like stand out terribly. Oops. Where'd it go? There it is. So I'll just grab all this, make sure. then we'll have it just come out like there. Come out all the way there. Nice. Shut the door real quick. Hey. Hey. Hello. If you guys are gonna be in here, can you never mind. Keep the door open. Okay. My daughter has a boy over, so I was gonna say she needs to close the door, but then I was like, wait, boy. Bad. Alright, so moving on. I can take this stuff here, all of this, grab it like that. Oh, I need to fill it in, and then there's also the do I want to have that flat, or do I want to build in the put in the brick? Is my question now. Flat or brick? Because in that case, I should probably just delete all this straight edge here so that I can extrude this out to here and then out to here and then combine it and put in some extrusions down in like just randomly. I'm not going to follow the exact bricks because that's just unnecessary. Yeah. Maybe I will. I don't know. Whatever lines up roughly close to where I already have points, control points, vertices. You know, I will go ahead and build the brick in. Why not? So I'll delete all of that, all this outside part. Delete vertices. Alright, now I can loop select and this is something. Right now, I'm thinking of the inside loop here. Like so, here we have that, and then let's just transition. Yeah, I'll just say that this is level, and then I'm going to size this in to the inner part of the crack, and then I will extrude out to like the center, drop it down, extrude, size it out. And is that good, or bring it back up? Is that okay? Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we'll extrude RAM or size out to there. Extrude size to that. Size to there. I'll just use loop cut or loop select, and then select multiple inner loops rather than doing them individually. I'll do them all together. Size out to, whoa, not that far. Size to there. Yeah, this is the last one. So size it to there. Size. Do. There we go. Great. Now the first one that I didn't do was this one, so I can Shift Alt select each one and get all of those, and then just bring them down. Grab Z, bring them on down, and that puts a little bit of depth there. I'm going to grab the whole thing and bring it up so that I can see what I'm working on all together. And it's a little too smooth right there. So I think I need to bring them in. So this I'll select that and just size it in. Size that out. And I'm gonna actually, instead of selecting, or well, trying to think of how I want to select them all because they're really tiny now. We'll see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just do the select again. Is that good? I think this one I like. I like that first one, so I need to get them all the same as that. I don't see why this one wouldn't be the same. So it's just like that. Much of a difference. Maybe it's just because it's close to some other vertices that it's doing what it's doing. Hello, viewer, and how are you today? Alright, I think that's gonna be it. It's gonna have to be good enough. I'll add in the brick portions of it later. Well, that's kind of weird. My other thing disappears when I go into top view. But I can always see it when it's in wireframe, right? So there's that. Let's go ahead and move to Val 4. And what I can do, actually what I can do is I can separate this part here. I can separate each of these type of parts that I'm adding on to the flat floor with the bricking. I can add that on with a boolean, or just have them separate and have it just combine itself. Anyway, I'll decide that later. But anyway, I can do that, and then it'll be a lot simpler. All right, but let's go ahead and move on to Val 4. I want to get this done, this part, because it's a really cool looking. So, oh, and I can actually continue out with the breaking all the way out to the edge. It's just I'm gonna have to do a little bit of modifying to this part here. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and continue doing the circle out all the way out, and then I will go to Val 4 after that. So extrude, oh, gotta select the whole loop. Oh, hey, hard at work again. Yes, I wasn't on yesterday because family. Real life. Well, I mean, this is real life, but you know what I mean. How's the work coming with your project? How's the save file? Totally get it. Not bad setup. The audio mixer channel for the game audio. So master volume, music, and sound effects can be on separate controllers. Sweet. Nice. Size. The nice thing about what you're setting up is it's not really specific to just like not everything you're doing is specific to just um, Final Fantasy X. You can bring what you're working over to a whole bunch of other projects. So that's pretty nice. All right, let's go ahead and select all these that have not been brought out. Was that all the way? One. There's that much of a flat spot, or did I just miss some spots? I think I missed some spots. Yeah, I missed some spots right there. Right there, and ow. Yeah, it's handy if I want to template the setup of certain features in other project. Not working tonight though. Had root canal today. Ooh, no chilling with a medicinal drink or 3. Oh wait, did I read that wrong? Canal today. So chilling. Yeah, I read that wrong. So chilling was it? Yeah. Well, root cows are, yeah, they're not fun. Yeah, they didn't give you any pain meds or anything, or they just numbed you up and that was it. Hmm. Maybe I can pass this off and have the texturing get worked on by I forget his as Cyrobunkus. I don't know. Because the texturing for this is going to be, this isn't what I usually work with, so. Honestly, it would be nice if I could get the material to just, like, depending on the angle of the vertice or angle of the edge, then it would so like on the flat parts it would have the normal texture, and then at the edges it would make it more washed, rubbed out, you know, so that it has a little bit more detail to it, to the material, and then I don't have to do the work inside of like doing coloring to it in like in this or GIMP or ZBrush something. Which I don't know if ZBrush, I think ZBrush has, I think I've seen people do stuff with numbed up, and that's it. Dental in the UK never prescribe pain meds, and it's stupid expensive. It's one of the few things the National Health Center or National Healthcare doesn't really cover. Oh, you just have, so it's national healthcare. It's not like you don't specifically pay for it. It just comes out of your taxes. I don't know how the UK's expenses go. Oh, by the way, I was talking to someone at work that does Beyond Skyrim mods. He does the music for Beyond Skyrim, and he also works with a few people in he works on other projects with someone that works at Empyrean, I think it's called. The people who are working on Star Citizen, and he was wondering if they're always looking for networking people, and would you be interested in working with them? I know that you were looking for a different job and stuff like that. I don't know what kind of pay you were looking for, what they would offer, but he said they were looking for networking, so um yeah. And they're not like geographically located in a central place, he was saying, so could be an option. Then you can live wherever you want. Personally, I'm not gonna go for anything like that. It's Cloud Imperium, yeah. So portion of tax per month, and it covers national health care. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, it's more affordable at least than like our healthcare, right? Like, think my brother is paying out of pocket like $700 or $800 a month. Yeah, that's a lot. And there's other people they're paying out like 1,200. Your taxes are probably only taking out like what, like 500? I don't know. How much are your taxes taken out for that? And then moving on to the next part, I know Cloud Imperium. I'll take a look at the jobs and speak to some friends there. Oh, cool. You have some friends there? That's awesome. All right, so I'm gonna move on to now for how do I want to do this? P selection. I am going to keep that. I'm going to add the mirror. I'm going to put the mirror before. So that it should subdivide. Yeah, it's subdividing properly. That looks like more of a crack. Just gonna, I'll build in the crack later. I think. Something like that. But for now, I'll just put that there. All right, taxes are 20% of your per month income up to 40,000. Then everything after is taxed at 40%. But we also pay 10% every month for national insurance, which goes into a state's retirement plan. Let's see. So 20% of 40,000 up to 40,000. Let's see. So, sorry. 40 times 20 enter. Wait, go back. I didn't hit an extra zero. 40,000 times 20 is that divided by what? $8,000 a year divided by 12. Damn, that's still a lot. I mean, it's about the same as what my brother's paying, and he makes more money than that. So it kind of sucks that if you make more money, you're then kind of basically paying for other people's healthcare, not just your own. Um, but hey, it's a community, so I mean, everybody's in it together, right? We're humans, so we gotta take care of each other, right? I have no room to complain about healthcare, considering I don't pay it being in the military. So, but I don't get paid as much. I mean, like on the outside, a weather person with with as much experience as I have, and with like everything that I have, I would be making probably 80,000 to 100,000. Like, like, yeah. At least that's what I would want to make if I were outside. I wouldn't really be able to go for anything less than that because I'm paying for with how much I get in benefits. I would have to go for that much. Silver lining for your career there, then, but yeah, everybody pays in here, not matter how no, yeah, not matter how big or small you are. Yeah, the thing that I don't like about our taxes specifically here is just the fact of how complicated they are, and it's just like, okay, well, you could, um, here's your taxes, this is how much you pay, but oh wait, by the way, did you put any money into this? Did you put any money into that? Did you do this or that? Then you get a tax break, or oh, you have to pay more into taxes and all of this stuff. It's not just straight up here you pay 20% of your income done. You know, there's millionaires that can get like so much of what they pay back, or just barely even pay any taxes because, like, let's say for example you have a business and you are you pay your taxes, um you pay or you have your business and your business is making a lot of money and your business gets taxed differently, and then you yourself are not making money, and you can go ahead and pay yourself a um reasonable income of like 50,000 or something, but your company keeps all of the money, and then anything like any trips that you go on and different stuff, like you can try to figure out a way to make it so that it actually it works out as like business expenses or whatever. And that's what like rich people do, and it's like, what? This is insane. How do you get away with that? Anyway, I'm done talking about taxes. I don't I don't want the stream to become about taxes. We'll stop it there, I guess. Oh, I'm actually gonna continue that. Yeah, because I am kind of fixing this up. wonder how many spots in the game end up like this, to where it's got like some misalignments and texturing and all sorts of stuff. Well, back onto gaming then. Yeah, you bought Elden Ring? Yeah? Seems like everybody's playing Elden Ring these days. I might buy Elden Ring as well. Depends on if this deal that I got going on comes through. I went on Facebook Marketplace and there's a person that was selling a GTX 980 for 150 bucks, or for he was trying to sell it for 225, and I wanted it for 150 a while back. This is like 2 months ago, and then I just messaged him again because I was like, well, this is still up here. It's been 20 weeks that you haven't sold this. Let's see if you're willing to take my offer. And sure enough, he actually said, yeah, I haven't sold it, so I'd like to get some money before I just can't get anything, essentially. Hey, what's up? You don't have to be weird. Just grab your clothes or whatever.
I'm not weird. I'm not trying to.
What's wrong?
I think I'm allergic to ink.
You think you're allergic to ink? What
Or my
happened?
skin's irritated.
Where?
You know this little star?
Where you drew on yourself, all that?
Yeah, it's really itchy.
Then that needs to get cleaned off.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my shower and then clean it off.
Okay. Let me use alcohol to clean that off.
I know.
Let me see how long the stream's been. This is gonna take a little while. Well,
What's the stream been?
for an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like our structure roof?
I'm gonna talk to you about that later. Okay.
We made sure.
Oh, okay. Just hold on. I will talk to you about everything later. Okay.
We did tests to make it sure it wouldn't fall.
It looks good. The roof looks good.
It won't break.
I'm gonna talk to you about other stuff that's going on back there.
We need to clean it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should go clean it up now before I take
like there's a cup out there, there's a basket, all sorts of stuff.
The basket's for making sure things are.
Yeah, but that needs to come back inside. Like
It was in the garage, just sitting there.
Go take your shower, and then we'll clean that off. Go take your shower, and then we'll clean it off. Can you shut the door? I'll be done when you're done with your shower.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. Oh, kids. They're great. My daughter might be allergic to ink, so something's going on with that. She's gonna take a shower, and then I will get off of the stream after that. So I'll go ahead and try to finish up as much as I can here before I'm gone. Let's put that there. So Elden Ring, and also bought myself a simulation add-on, as I am a flight sim nut. Nice. I can sympathize. I have a little kid as well. Yeah, you're telling me about that. Wasn't even he or she a newborn last year? Like a few months old? So now I'd say, what, year and a half or something at this point? Uh, I wish she's nearly 3. Oh, okay. Why do you wish? It gets easier, right? Or just now she's running around everywhere and you're like, now I have to chase her. Jeez. She was 3 once. We got her when she was 3. We adopted. It wasn't it actually wasn't a situation of like in like the old movies where you're like, let's go to the orphanage and go, I want that one. We were doing guardian ad litem, and um so which is vouching for kids in the court system, and she was one of our mine and my wife's case that we were looking after. And my wife like instantly fell in love, and so yeah, long story short, we adopted. There you go. uh the latter. I miss the early sleepy sleepy days, really. So your kid slept a lot when she was 1.5, when she was younger. She had two. She found some energy from somewhere, right? Like a Saiyan. Just just brought it forth. I should probably hit save. Boop. Always save your work. Often. Often or often? Often. We'll go with that. It's a softer way of saying it. There was a professional development class that I was taking online, or well, it was a 2 hour um like class that this person, this teacher said often, and he enunciated the T, and it was terrible. It's the worst. And now I hear myself pronouncing T's very pronounced. So now I'm irritating myself. Oh, I thought you left. The viewership dropped down to 0. I can't really judge on the English language. Give there are so many accents here that range every 50 miles. It's insane. Plus, people butcher English even in the UK. Well, you know, I, I I'm I'm kind of confused on that actually. So like English literally is like people are English and they speak English, and then like but then there's like proper English, and then there's um like aunt and aunt. Like I say aunt because the aunt is spelled N-A-T because or A-A-N-T, sorry. Uh and then aunt is spelled A-U-N-T, so like obviously it'd be aunt. It's like but people in my family pronounce it the other way. Aunt. Just like how? Why? Why would you ever do that? My own mother. But yeah, so the English language is very irritating to me. I honestly wish that in general, like so it kind of irritates me that um sure English is one of the most spoken languages like between all of the different countries, but I don't I just don't think that that should necessarily be like um a thing. Like it I don't think that people of other countries should be like forced basically to speak a language that is not their uh, that's someone else's native language, and then like for us, for example, we're not like we don't have to learn any other language at all. And if I would have learned another language a lot earlier than I did, which was in high school, it probably wouldn't have irritated me as much, and it probably wouldn't have messed up my English skills as much. I think that there should be a singular language that everybody agrees on that's like, okay, this completely makes sense. It doesn't have any slang. It doesn't have any like weird made up words or borrowed words from other languages and other stuff. Like it's just it makes sense and it's very fluid. I just think that that should be a thing, a universal language. Should that be a point or let's see. I spin this around. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make a point. But I don't think it should be a sharp point. It should be more diffuse or something. Merge at first. Yeah, that's better. Spread it out. There, that's better. Alright, so I've done the whole inside part all the way around. I'll tab so you can see that. Wow. Got all that done. And now I have to do the other side. Where should I start? Doesn't really matter, does it? So do the inside part here, here, there, 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 there. This whole thing. This. Wow, it's really detailed. It looks nice. Jeez, my daughter's taking forever on her shower. She's been there for like 15 minutes. All right, have a good night. Enjoy your sleep. I hope your medicine did well for you. And my daughter is now done with her shower. Time to play doctor and figure out what's going on with her leg. So I will leave it there. Come on. There. I will leave it there. I'll finish up. Hopefully, I'll finish up all of this tomorrow. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be. Have a wonderful, whichever one of those it is. And stay safe in Ukraine. Lots going on there.